Hello to all. I am Dandavate Pandurang, Chairman and Founder Director of Dhruva Consultancy Services Limited. You all are aware that our company got listed on BSE SME somewhere in May 2018, and since then investors' money and public money is involved in the company accounts. Now I am here to update you on the financials what we achieved as on March 2021, already available, all data is on the websites, and also way forward where Dhruva is going to go ahead in next 3-4 years. Pandemic has hit almost on all sectors, not only India but globally. Hospitality, tourism, then manufacturing of high branded value things, all are badly affected. Also infrastructure was affected in the initial quarter of last financial year, that is April, May and June. But since July, government has decided and come up with a great solutions to support the infrastructure, mainly the highway sector. This was to help the Indian economy to come out of the pandemic impact, and infra has really done well in last financial year. Just I will quote one or two examples. One is that Government of India through Prime Minister and Finance Minister have declared Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, which supported all stakeholders in infra, including the consultancy firms in a great way. Like we have got 10% additional working capital without any extra collateral, with lesser rate of interest and larger payback period. Also we got bank guarantee limits for performance bank guarantees reduced from 10% to 3%. Also we got benefit of getting the bills certified and paid online. So many things happened in infrastructure, and really we as a consultant did very well in spite of having the pandemic for last financial year. You all are aware that we are working mainly in highway sector, and highway sector is dominated by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and also the NHAI. In pandemic, ministry has completed 13,000 kilometers of highway vis-a-vis compared to the previous financial year, it was only 10,000 kilometers. So there is a 30% increase in completion of the works, which itself indicates how the things perform in pandemic. Also budgetary allocation was increased in this financial last financial year, and current financial year also further increase is there. As a part of infrastructure planning, Government of India decided in 2017 to set up a committee, which was which is a document is published, it is infrastructure in pipeline for next 5 years visionary. In that document 20 lakh crore rupee are allocated only to the highway sector. Out of that 20 lakh crore, 5 lakh crore are already spent till March 20, and now current year the provision is almost made 3 times more. It is a 6 lakh crore provision for the current year, that is financial year 21-22. The government has decided to complete 2 lakh kilometers of national highways in next 3 to 4 years, which itself is giving a big boost to the industry, and of course we are major beneficiary as consultants are frontline batsmen in this infra. Here I would like to mention few of the prestigious projects which already Government of India and Ministry has taken, namely the Vadodara-Delhi Expressway, then Amritsar-Jamnagar Expressway, Chennai-Bangalore Expressway, Delhi-Katra Expressway. Over and above that, there is a great plan for border roads, industrial corridors and economic corridors. As of now, we have a strong order book of 200 crore compared to the March 20 order book of 100 crore, almost it is doubled. Also, I would like to mention here that NHAI has come up with some clauses, that is bid capacity clause, wherein Dhruva has got a balanced bid capacity of about 18 to 20 works even today, and because of this we have got great entry in NHAI. We have now 12 to 13 works in progress. We have shifted from 2-lane and DPR roads of North to now 4-lane, 6-lane roads of NHAI. Also, we have bagged almost I think 4 expressway contracts, 2 from Delhi Vadodara Expressway and 2 from Amritsar Jamnagar Expressway. So this is a qualitative, not only quantitative, but this is a qualitative increase in our order book. Like ticket size previously was 4 to 5 crores, now ticket size has been increased from 10 to 12 crores. So this is giving again the additional edge to Dhruva over their competitors. I would like to mention here some prestigious projects which Dhruva has already taken. One is a Ratlam section of Delhi Vadodara highway. It is a 3,000 crore rupee contract on EPC mode. It is a 8-lane access controlled concrete road, and I am proud to say here that in a period of 12 months, which is a complete pandemic, contractor with our support has completed 50% of the work. Again, I would like to mention here one work which is recently awarded, that is in current financial year. It is a Palkhi Marg from Patas to Pandharpur. I myself is also from Pandharpur, my native, and this is a Tukaram Maharaj Palkhi Marg, and we have got 3 packages from Patas to Pandharpur costing about 2,000 crore. Just work is awarded and contractors are fully geared up to start the work. We assure our investor that this project we will complete in time, ahead of schedule, with quality, because all this is related to our religious place. Apart from this, what I learned in this pandemic is we should not dependent only on one sector for our growth. So we have decided to diversify. Decision was taken 3 years back, and we started testing this diversification process with our associate. One diversification is in a solar sector, wherein our associate Innovision Consultants, who is my son-in-law's company, proprietorship firm actually, but they have completed 5 megawatt of solar work in Mumbai Metro, and they are confident of executing the work. So now we have decided to take the works on Dhruva balance sheet, wherein Dhruva will act as a lead financial partner and Innovision will act as a technical and executing partner, and all the revenue coming out of this solar will be routed through Dhruva balance sheets. I will specifically mention here, almost we have stuck up with very near to win one project, that is a 40 megawatt private sector project in Palghar district, and second we are bidding for MMRDA rooftop monorail project in Mumbai. Second diversification we have planned, and also again on similar lines of solar, we are doing in biomining or solid waste management. Our another associate, Samartha Softtech Solutions Private Limited, which is my brother's company and again 100% family shareholding, they have started diversification 2 years back before pandemic in this solid waste management. They have completed 10 crore rupees of works in Maharashtra, and now they are having order book of about 11 to 12 crore works in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. The arrangements have been made with Samarth similarly. We are now eyeing at bidding large size projects from 20 to 50 crore on the balance sheet of Dhruva. Dhruva will act as a lead financial partner and Samartha will act as a technical and executing partner, and I am very much confident in all above 2 sectors we will win at least one project by end of this financial year. Third diversification we have decided is in a structural repairs to the structures and bridges, wherein same formula is applied. It is tried and tested on Innovision balance sheet. Innovision has got one work of MMRDA monorail for structural repairs to their 27 railway stations as good as railway tracks. They have successfully progressed the work for last 5 months. Amount is about 20 crore. Now we are again planning to bid large size projects with Dhruva as a lead partner and Innovision as a technical and executing partner. Now we are targeting CIDCO and Metro Works in India for structural repairs, wherein ticket size should be 20 to 50 crore. We also have started bidding in the international market, mainly for the Asian Development Bank projects and African Development Bank projects. I can quote example of two old consultancy firms in Mumbai, Stoop and CES. They have successfully entered into international market. Even now, they are not much dependent on Indian market for these consultancy assignments. Their turnovers and sales are almost 3 to 4 times increased than what it was they were in Indian market. We have started this concept not by diluting the shares, but by bidding in joint venture with a locally available firm. The 3 examples I am quoting straight away. We have bidded in one urban development, urban infrastructure project in Nepal in joint venture with one local partner, and financial results are expected very soon. We have bidded in Liberia, that is one African country, wherein again the highway sector DPR and supervision works are there, funded by African Development Bank. Recently we submitted one expression of interest in Cambodia, wherein finance is provided by the Asian Development Bank. So with all these 3 attempts, it is only attempt, but I am very sure we will at least bag one international assignment by end of this financial year. Now you all are aware that all these expansions and diversifications need funds. To have more liquidity in our prices, we have decided to migrate on the main board. I am happy to announce here that our migration is approved by BSE in principle. Once we migrate to the main board, we also have the plan to raise funds to the extent of 10 to 15 crore rupees to support the cause, that is this international bidding and diversification. Now apart from this what I can say efforts we are taking, we are also improvising our internal systems. Since now we are growing in internationally, we are growing it, we have already presence of in 23 states of India. We have taken 3 key professionals by replacing old people from the company who got retirement because of their age factor or because of the pandemic. One I can mention is Mr. Raja Mukherjee. He has a 25 years experience. He worked in SCC, he worked in Gammon, he worked in MEP, and now he had joined as a CEO of a company since last 5 months, and he is heading all the prestigious NHI projects which company is executing. Second person I have introduced or taken on company board is Akhilesh Dandaute. Again, he is my cousin, but he is also having a 15 years experience. He has an expertise in structural repairs and PQC panel replacement. We are expecting some business also in PQC panel replacement through him, which will be a great market because almost 25,000 kilometers of PQC roads are completed, and in India there is very little expertise available for repairs to the concrete roads because all these roads are happened in last 5 years only. In fact, this Akhilesh and myself also have experience of replacement of concrete panels on Mumbai-Pune Expressway as well as Satara-Kolhapur section of National Highway 4. With this experience and my network, we are eyeing at some business in private and also some business in government sector in PQC panel replacement. Third, since now we are migrating on the main board, our accountancy systems has to be changed. There has to be a quarterly reports to the exchange and investors. So again, we have taken one senior finance manager, namely the Rajesh Sindho, who will be responsible for all our finances and accounts. He is having 20 years experience in infrastructure and other sectors also. I am thankful to all the investors, Team Dhruva, employees and all supporters and well-wishers of Dhruva for journey of last 3 years once when we became public limited. Now here we are again promising investors that we will take company to the new heights, and at the same times while taking company to new heights we will not forget our basics, that we are here to serve the nation by providing better infrastructure. So by migration to the main board, by diversification, and by entering into the international market, I assure our investors that their value in the company will definitely go up and up along with the company financials. Thank you.